Okay, good evening everybody and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host JJ48 and tonight we are returning to The Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds. Let's see, last time, you recall, we done the Ice Palace down here. We took on the Eastern Palace, or the Dark Palace, I think. Eastern Palace, I think is what it is in Hyrule. And then we made our way up to Eastern Death Mountain, and to where there's an Ice Palace. Sorry, I think I might have said Ice Palace. It was Turtle Rock that we took on last time. So, Ice Palace and Turtle Rock changed places since Link to the Past. So, let's. Did we make it? Ice Ruins. Yeah, I don't think we actually. I think we just came in here. We didn't actually explore around much. So. Let's start with seeing how far into the ice rooms we can get. Like the snowflake pattern on the floor here. We actually slide around a bit on this. This floor has some slipperiness. Oh, actually, that block is not just a floor. That's like a hollow, like hollow cubes. Okay, there's something to those blocks. Oh, stop. Okay. Oh, we have an elevator there. That's why the blocks are shaped like they are. A Wizrobe that seems to be above the ground, so we can't actually attack them. Yes. These things in the walls. Okay, another more than multiple blocks here, or at least a different type of floor. Need a key there. Need something. There's something to the left and right here. On the second floor. Oh, these guys can get. Fire or anything. Yeah. Let's try going down. A key. So let's go back up and check out that key door then. Okay, this 50-50. I wanted this one. These enemies, so this one's gonna open the door probably. Yeah. Oop. Okay, also goes on me. Oh. Oh, these are the. Remember these from the past? These are the penguin gator things. Slide around at us. Because the key's up there. It's above us, but we can see that there is another side of the wall there. And I bet it's something if we can get on that side of the wall, then we can come along the outside through this little gap to get over to here. Yeah. Nice trap. We've got a compass. Oh, okay. Well, I figured out how to get to the upper level at least. Get here. Yeah. Because then this should take us up to the second level of here where there was a chest. You, I'm not going to jump down there for monster part. Okay, so now that part is lower down. What do we have over here? Okay, we do see the rest of the map is filled in now. If it's mostly empty out here. Let's try jumping down here. So that's back to the room we dropped down in before. Elevator room. Okay, we got a locked door. Let's try this way. Oh, we're on the second level here. Looks like if we drop down, dropping down at least one level. Let's keep exploring here first. Before we see what's down that way. So 4. All the way down to level 6. We got a fairy in a bottle somehow. Was that just a... Did we find that fairy in the bottle already? Okay, so we... What on the other side here? Okay, we need to be able to go up there. It's not something we can do from here. We don't have a key, so we can either go down the elevator room, or let's see what happens if we jump down here. Ah. Okay, a bunch of bombs is what you are. Okay. Oh, okay, we did. Okay, we jumped down through B3 all the way to B4. There's a chest over this way. Okay, it's gonna hit things above us with the fire, as long as it doesn't go off the ledge. It kind of falls down, but... Okay, somehow we need to hit all of those switches, I think. There's 4 of them there. There we go. One wave of the ice rod. Hit 4 spaces, so hit all 4 of them. Nice. Alright. We have 3 more on this floor alone. Well, this floor especially seems a little odd. We just have... For being ice ruins, there sure is just a lot of empty space in here. Okay, there's our way. There's a way back out. Okay, why don't we come over here? There's the chest, but how do we get up there? Do we need to drop down on it, maybe? Or find... Because all these seem too low to be able to, like, get up there and hook shot to it. Okay, so this seems like we need to go all the way over to the other side. We'll hit that switch there. Let's see if there's a way on the other side first. No, we just have a dead end here. Okay, that's right. We saw that earlier. So we need to... I think we need to take this new elevator up and see what we can do on basement 3. Ah. Okay. We can drop off here. There we go. That's how we get here. For 50 rupees. Definitely an interesting view here with the... It's kind of like the inside of a volcano. So we have the floating blocks of ice and the blue platforms, but the red and the lava below is not really what you generally expect from an ice palace. Well, the music's rather fitting. There's a torch up there. Okay, that's going to lift us up. See, that goes back that way. Maybe now I can at least go the other way and be able to hit that with the bow, like if I go back over there. Here we have... Oh. There we go. If I could just lift this up out here. Oh, there's a switch here. Okay, this was a higher ledge we couldn't get to before, so maybe this will... Let's see what this does for us. Okay, drop that platform down. Again. Seems like this is going to be kind of far, but can we come alongside out here? Ah, it's a little bit too far. If we get a key, we can do something through that locked room there. Let's try jumping down here, see where this leads us. Stamina score. Oh, here we go. Your energy gauge has increased. We were just a little bit too short before, so I bet now we can make it there. Okay. Yeah. Kind of curious what's over that way, but let's see what's in the chest first. Silver rupee, nice. Okay, no, block that way. Okay. So that in itself didn't massively help us, but it does seem kind of nice being able to have more stamina. So now let's... The statue looks very odd from this angle. More so than usual. Alright, so let's see. We got... jump through up here, this upper room, I don't think we found a way to actually get into it yet. Let's try taking the elevator down. Green rupee. Oh, and 3 ice space robes. 4 ice space robes. And a monster horn, which doesn't spawn more ice robes. Okay. There's nothing else we can do here, so let's drop it down again. Can't go that way. Can't go that way, so only way to go here is down. Big key. And there's something on that wall, but I can't see what. It doesn't seem like there's any way to get over to it. Okay, so the elevator, I think we're pretty much explored what we can. Don't have a key for that yet. Oh, something. Drop block down. Okay, now we open that hole. Okay, move this down a bit. Ow. Okay, now we can get in this room. Oh. Be careful with those guys. Oh. Blocks practically staying on too long. About if we boom it. Okay. I think try not to slip off. I didn't mean to fall down here. Okay. Let's try this way first before we try that ice ledge again. I don't like the looks of this. Okay. Can't get past there. Jump down here. Yeah. We can see that ledge, but we can't actually get to it. Okay. Okay, I don't know what I expected to happen. Wait, there's a chest in the opening room? There is. Okay, how do we get it? It's like directly under here, so maybe. No. There we go. Alright, hidden rooms. I seem to encounter those a lot in this game. Particularly those kinds of hidden rooms. Alright. Not really making any progress here, am I? I think we need to... There's a different tank. What happens if I... What if I do this? Maybe that'll... knock those guys. Okay. Okay, the ice reappears. That's good. Okay, and that floor shifted. So now we can make some progress over here. There we go. There's that chest we were looking at before. Let's see what's through this way. Okay, this is the elevator room, so we just connected back here. So now let's drop down. Let's see what this chest is. Okay, a key. Good. Now this can connect to the elevator platform. Oh, I mean to drop down. Now we can go back up to where there was a key door. Ow. Okay, somehow that got us here. Okay, and this is the platform we got to before, and we didn't see a way forward. Okay, this is a very interesting dungeon layout. It kind of messes with the linearity. Okay, so there's a switch over there. Now that's connecting to the boss's door. There's a switch here. What's this do? Okay. So once we find a way forward, it seems like there's getting plenty of shortcuts back, so that once we get to a spot, it's much easier to get back there again. Ooh. Okay. Ah. Why is there a small platform to the north here? Also, that hole's directly above the lava pit. You'd think that this is an odd place to have. There's flashing red, that's generally a good sign. Oh. He's got more freezy bubbles, though. Maybe one more cycle will do him? Alright. I guess that's kind of like the boss of the Ice Temple. The Ice Temple's boss was, I think, Cold Stare was an eyeball surrounded by a cloud of frozen cloud instead of being actual crystal ice like that one. But similar idea. Okay, what do we have here? Rosso. Well, just look at this. Who would have thought I'd see you here? Not all that surprised to see me here, though. I've known for a long time that I was a sage. Never told anyone, though. It wasn't really a secret. I was just too busy mining all the time to mention it. Speaking of busy, you've still got some work to do here. Find the rest of the 7 sages, okay? If you do, you'll be all the stronger. The Master Sword looks different somehow. Oh, I get it. The blacksmith tempered it for you, huh? Where'd he scare up such fine ore to do that? Just be glad he did that for you. Say hi to him next time you see him, okay? So we only got one more sage. Oh, lovely Zelda, can you sense it? Our brave hero almost has the Triforce of Courage. Lowrule will be saved thanks to him, and one princess to another. Can't tell you how grateful I am. Let's save first. Okay. So let's see. We've only got one more palace here in Lowrule. We have enough. We have enough rupees. We can probably afford to go get another item from Ravio permanently. Let's see. Let's go do that. We need to head down to where the desert was in the past. Is it still desert here? Warm welcome to you, Mr. Hero. Okay, hammer, bow, the sand wand or tornado rod. Yeah, that was the sand rod. Let's get the bow. But you're already renting the bow, but if you want to buy that, it'll be 800 rupees. You bought the bow? Excuse me. Alright. So, I'm not sure if it looks like there's a decent way in here. Maybe if we go to the end of this passage here, there's a cave. Right here. That might be our best bet for now. Otherwise, it may be a matter of... Oh, look, if we... On the Lowrule side of things, this passage down here that had the cave we were looking at has a cave on the other side and goes over to here instead. So maybe we need to pass into Lowrule, but let's explore this passage first. We still don't have a way of getting those. I don't have the stronger knits or bracelets or whatever we need in this game to lift heavier stuff. Back that way. Oh. So here's a way through. Oh. I'm hearing a Maiamais. I think it's probably under one of those big rocks. Yeah, this cave's just a fairy fountain, but we did find a cracked Lowrule, and presumably that will let us through. Welcome back to Lowrule Kingdom. You find yourself near a swamp that is dread and rotting place. Within it I sense the very faint presence of a sage. And how odd, I sense also desert sand near this sage, but there is no desert in Lowroll. Furthermore, I foresee that you must bring an item into a temple there that will give you control over sand. I say again that there is no desert in Lowroll. I do sense the start of your path is here, though. How baffling. So say I, Hilda of Lowroll. Bird-masked man. I'm happy as long as my feathered friends are with me. Well, that is before they got turned into monsters. In which case, I should have been changed along with them, I thought. So I put on a mask enchanted, a lot. I tried to admire the yellow-winged monsters that live nearby, but as soon as they land, they spit out these bomb-like things, and I can't get anywhere near them. I think I might be able to get closer to one if I had this shield. It's just so if we had a shield, we can get close to these things. Oh, where was that? Oh, yeah. There's a Maiamais under these as well. It's this way to the swamp. Let's see what's in this cave over here first. Yes, I'm a professional treasure hunter. I can't go anywhere without being recognized. Having a tough time here, though. If only I could manipulate sand and wind, then let's just say I'd be able to secure myself a nice little piece of treasure here. Don't you worry about it, though, kid. Just leave it to the professionals. I'll figure this one out soon enough. Manipulate sand and wind. Step on all the buttons, maybe? Okay, yep, step on the buttons and start the wind. Can't get around that way. Alright, so how do we get... Huh. I'll get this over here. Let's see that it helps us get beyond here. Oh, might be able to jump up into this airstream. Guess it just lifts us over there. Okay, I see what we need to do. Alright, so we... here... go north. Then we lift up. So this way. Now if we jump up, carry it over to here. And now we can... move along here. Maybe if we leave that there, will we land on there? Alright. And here we go. Got a gold rupee, nice. Let's know if we can get another item from Ravio. If only I could control sand and wind. See, my problem is that I can't control either of those things. But if I could... Yep, that does sound like a real problem, buddy. And there's a Maiamai down there. Okay, Misery Mire. Okay, we'll take that to Mother Maiamai. Let's go through here just to see what's on the other side for now. Is there a... Oh, there's a lot of back and forth here, looks like. I just want to see if there's a weather vane around here that I can use to quickly get back if I... leave. There's... crap that'll lead out onto this ledge. I can hear a Maiamai around here, can't see it. And there's a... Let's see if we can figure out what to do there. So, we came in through this one. Are they this close on the other side, or did this get us somewhere we couldn't before? Yeah, I'm not really sure how that helps us since they're that close together. Got a bridge up there. There's Maiamai down there. Crack up there. I think that might be the crack we saw earlier that if we go through it, we get to an upper ledge because it's on like a slope. I think that's the one. Is that the one that we needed to throw a bomb up? I'm not sure how to get up there yet. Okay, so it looks like I think we need to start our journey on the desert side in Hyrule. I like to associate deserts and wet areas quite a bit in these games. This Misery Mire being connected to the desert is goes back as far as Link to the Past. But I'm also reminded in Skyward Sword, we had Lanayru Desert, which all indication was that at one point it used to be, you know, a river, not a river, like a sea of some kind. And you know, we could use the time shift stones to go back to when it was in small areas, to when it was a sea and you could sail on it. Probably shouldn't be swinging the sword around wildly on a rope bridge, but I think I want to be on the other side. Nope. I didn't want to come the other way. So I'm kind of cross over this. That's as far as that goes. Oh. But, of course, we have the sand rod. We were just using the sand rod to make paths between ledges. I bet we need to just keep doing that. I have to say, these are probably some of the most aggressive vultures I think I've ever encountered. Okay, yes, we can... Well, let's try hitting this with a hammer. That didn't do anything. Yep. Didn't do that. Okay. I think we somehow need to get over there. Nope. Maybe don't jump off, just get to the edge. Oh. Well, actually, before we do this, I think I might have figured out how we use our sand rod to lift a bomb up on that one. Let's go ahead and do that one. thinking about it. There we go. So now if we can just get up here. Oh. Where is that Maiamais? The other way. Okay. I think this itself was a ledge, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what a heart container. A piece of heart. Looks like it's coming from like right around here. There it is. Good. Just want to go through here. Okay, even though there's no sand, the sand rod will still stun them. That's good to know. So now we're here. We should be able to... Let's go ahead and get this. Another Maiamais. Under the sand. Fortunately, how loud or soft their cries are really does help with that quite a bit. Okay, and so we've seen this desert temple into the past, or desert palace, that kind of Moldor and Lan Mola ahead. Just a yellow rat. Okay. Very odd color threw me off. I thought it was a very odd shaped Pole's voice for a second. Stop putting down bombs, Link. tired of accidentally pressing the bomb button. Here, Maiamais? So that might have just been the rat. Okay, I'm not hearing it. I don't think Maiamais usually appear in dungeons, so I think that was just the rat making that noise. Yep. I remember we could do this, can't we? Oh. I thought that was something we could do before. Oh. We figured out there was some way around them. That one froze. Why did that one freeze? That one froze. Maybe I need to hit the eye somehow. That time was definitely just the rat. Okay. Okay, I've got to get all three of these onto the switches. So I bet let's get this last one. We do this. Okay, another shortcut back to where we were. Oh, you're not at ground level, you're air. Kind of like a pokey. Okay, we're seeing big boulders. Are we gonna get some gloves to be able to get around those? I don't think we can get there without those. We have a locked door that's blocked behind those. That might be our dungeon item this time. Huh, don't usually drop down off of sand. At least not unless it's sand that we raised up ourselves. monster tail. Doesn't really help us at the moment. Compass. Okay, so we got 3 chests on this floor. Wow, a bunch of chests on the 2nd floor, 3rd floor, just 1. Okay, that's going to move sand into the other room, then we'll be able to use our sand rod a bit better. Yeah. Or it'll just fill it up so we can actually get to here. Okay, so there's a small key. Let's get through this way. Oh, okay, I thought that was higher, because I saw that was the wall that was higher. Got the Titan's mitt. Now hoisting even large boulders would be a snap. Alright, so now we should be able to come get this chest down here. Here's the right rod. Small key. If I know the Titan's mitts were in here, I might have come here first. Okay, so just like in Desert Temple, we have a couple entrances out here. We have to come out and come back here. The Link to the Past Desert Temple, I should say. This is our... Oh, I accidentally hit the rod instead of shield. It's hard to tell what Link is holding his shield out in front of him here. Oh. Okay, so there's our return to the start of the dungeon. Sorry, I thought that gargoyle was a statue we could use to block arrows. Oh, this one's a statue we can move. Does that help us? Oh, hey! By moving the statue now, okay, that arrow is going to keep hitting the switch, and so now we let it automatically switch back and forth. Okay. How do we get over to here? This is in the way, so we can't go this way. Oh, there's that gap in the wall. I bet we're going to have to drop some sand in here, aren't we? Maiamais? Ah, I see what we need to do. So that lets sand to the previous one. What's going on back here, though? Oh. Nothing really going on back there. Just nowhere. Ah. By coming along the wall here, I noticed a door that might not have noticed before. He's not bad. Big key, good. Still can't get in that way. Might be an exit only. Let's see what's on the other side here. These. Yep. Oh, that works too. Okay, let's see. Oh, guess it's not just one, it's multiple of those we're gonna have to hit. Hey, can I have you do the switches? Nice. Well, I don't have a key, so I can't go through the northern door. Anyways, let's go here first. Probably get a key for this fight. Ah, levers. It's terrifying. Ramola, or whatever these are, slightly more intimidating. At least more irritating to deal with. Got a small key. Okay, so here it's, you don't get continuous alternations, we just get them to hit them in order like that. Alright. We have continuously falling sand. Looks like there's a doorway to the left on our map, and yeah, I can see it behind the sand there. Here, see if we can. Okay, good. Probably our last small key. So what? So what's in the room up to the north? Is that just gonna be a different way to get? Okay. I think I see what needs to happen. So we can't get up to where the boss key door is, so we're going to have to go through here. We're going to get up there, and then maybe when we pull that switch, it'll fill this area with sand so we can get over there. Okay, removing that, now let's the switch get hit. We're too far for it to register, start hitting that far out. And yep, just as we thought, we pull the switch. The whole place is buried in sand. Sorry, future archaeologists. I know it's going to take a little bit more digging, but what do we have here? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's all in the light world, so... Okay. That's not where the boss is. Where to get to the boss... we have to go back to Maiamais. Now... the one on the other side have 5 eyes? This kind of bug face above the... Yeah, it only has 3 eyes in Hyrule. See it down there. See it up there. But it has 5 eyes in Lowrule. And it has 6 mandibles or whatever instead of 4. So I'm mumbling a little bit. Alright. I'm expecting a Land Mola fight since that's what was fought here. I went to the past. Ah! The land molas being the giant worms that come out of the sand. Fly around a bit. This seems more like a... We've seen enemies kind of like this. It's not quite a Manhandla, but it's kind of similar to it. It's being large plant-based creature. Now, poured in enough sand to stop the sand fall. Good. Container, and who's our last sage? Irene. Hey, you came to rescue me. Well, I don't know what to say. Except that you took your sweet time, didn't you? I was in big trouble here. I've got to get back to my gram. But it's alright. I forgive you. Just don't take that long to rescue me next time. Now, remember, Irene's the one, when we ran into her, she was saying that she was going to help us out just because, like, a fortune teller had told her disaster was going to befall her unless she helped out someone in green. And we had no idea why she was told that. She had no idea why it was, but she decided to help us. And so it looks like the disaster was her getting kidnapped as a sage, but because she helped us out, we were able to use her broom to get around, and that did help us in saving her and the 6 other sages. all 7 of them together. Now, since all 7 of us sages are here, it's about time we get you your Triforce of Courage. We're doing our part here, so don't come blaming us if your fight with Yuga is really hard. Okay, everyone ready? Then let's get this show on the road. What, since you're the last one up here, you just get to boss everyone else around? You're slowly filling it up. Okay. Oh. I'll get the Triforce. You have my undying gratitude, young hero. You are truly among the very best of your people. Now there is more for you to do. If I am to get back home to my people, the Zoras are surely worried. You're looking more and more like a hero every step of the way. I couldn't be prouder of you, kid. We have placed our full trust in you. Now onward and upward. Save the princess and save Hyrule. Alright. Come back safely, okay? Well done. Given all that you've accomplished, it's obvious why fate chose you to be the hero. Honestly, as a sage, I should have seen the greatness within you the very first time we met. You are Hyrule's greatest hero, so I have begged the gods to favor you. Wow, I just can't believe it. You saved every 7 sage. Papa can't call you lazy anymore, but I bet he will anyway. Interesting, Gully gets to be at the very top of the tower here. Out of all of them. I would have expected, like, Impa or maybe Asphali, one of the ones who seems more sage-like. Got the Triforce of Courage. You have claimed the power of the gods. With it, you can stop the return of the Demon King and thwart his evil ambitions. Now, hero, you must take the battle to Lorule Castle. There awaits the Demon King. May you and Princess Zelda survive the terrible trials ahead. Go now, defeat this evil once and for all. Maybe it's due to, like, his innocence. Makes a certain amount of sense. Also, that childlike innocence also comes, children can be pretty fearful at times, but they can also be pretty courageous when they don't know, or don't care about the danger. All right. Got another Maiamai here. There was another one on the other side, and it sounded like it was exactly the same place. Yep. Hey, Irene here. Did I scare you? Oh, she can talk to us now, even though she's with the other sages, so she's still not using her broom. So, thanks for helping me. This whole thing about me being a sage, some kind of special girl, wow, big surprise. Wish I could leave where I am now, but I'll have to keep sending my broom. I really miss my Graham. Can't wait to see her again. Oh, maybe we can go talk to the grandmother and let her know what's going on. Let her know that Irene's okay and doesn't need to worry about her. A warm welcome to you, Mr. Hero. Okay, we'll go ahead and buy the hammer. Anything special going to happen when we buy everything? We got the tornado rod. My deepest thanks for being the best customer ever. At last, I've sold all of my items. Yay for me. Thanks to your efforts, Mr. Hero, I've made a great I've made a great friend. And there's just one more thing. I'm closing down my shop. I mean, I sold you everything, so I can finally retire and live the good life. So we single-handedly funded your retirement. Whoop, whoop, whoopie woo. Whoopie doopie doo. Sorry, I just had to get that out of my system. I think I'm going to kick my feet up for a bit while I figure out what I'm going to do next. Anyway, I just gotta bow down to you, Mr. Hero. I can't believe that you found so many rupees for me. Now, best of luck out there. Me and old Shiro here will keep rooting for you. When I look at you, Mr. Hero, I now realize that just about anything is possible if you put heart into it. Seems like it's about time for me to decide where to put my heart. I think we have enough Maiamais for one more. Nope, that is not the Maiamai place. I can make something of yours nicer. Please give it to Mother Maiamai. Guess we can do our bow, our hookshot, a hammer, our tornado rod. Kind of curious what the tornado rod would be when it's nicer. The tornado rod is now more powerful. It's got 2 propellers on it. Although, are there 100 Maiamais? Because if so, that would be 40 more. And we only have 3 more items to upgrade. But I notice we also have an empty spot in our inventory, so maybe there's one more we need to get. Babies are so shy, you might not even see them. We can hear their cry. Okay. We also need another piece of ore so we can power up our sword even more. Powered up tornado to snare your enemies in one fell swoop. Let's see what the powered up. I think it's just, looks like it's just larger radius, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, we were going to go visit Irene's Gram. That bell, why didn't I give you something easier on the ears? Hey, speaking of flying, did you know there are some places you can only reach with a Kuko? I guess Irene's kind of one of the luckier sages. She has a way to actually speak to somebody outside if she wants to. All the others, I guess, can only chat with each other. Hey, have you something to tell me? Yeah, well, your granddaughter's okay. What? You saved my Irene? Wonder of wonders, is it possible? That dear girl, no matter what trouble she gets herself into, she always bounces back with a smirk on her face. My granddaughter and I will be forever indebted to you. Speaking of bouncing back, don't forget about my potions. I'd hate for you to fall in battle out there. What's the yellow one? Make yourself invulnerable for a short time. Okay. Actually, we have an empty bottle. Let's go ahead and get some of that. It might be useful at some point. There, lovely. Filled your bottle as full gets. This to damage all surrounding enemies. Okay, I don't have an empty bottle at the moment, sorry. Okay. Let's see what we got. There's Maiamai down there. Being directed to Low Castle with Yuga and fight against Yuga. I don't know if that's how close we are to the end of the game, but it definitely seems like a good time to... for now, we'll work on collecting some Maiamais. So, let's... There's one more in this area. No more in the desert, that's good. Yes. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Which means we need to find some way. Can we, like, get to, That got us up there. Where'd this come out? Oh, in the sanctuary, okay. Did we tell you that Ceres was okay? What did you say? You saw my Ceres? I see, then my daughter lives, and I have faith I will see her again. I can only imagine how you came to find her. You have my deepest thanks. Oh yeah, who else is related to a sage? I was gonna say Zelda isn't related to her, but knows Impa. Is rather close with Impa, but of course Zelda herself is still a painting, so trying to tell her that Impa's okay probably not gonna work. It's you. What? You found Ceres. Dampe knew she would be alright when she's coming back. What, you don't know? Dampe gives his deepest thanks anyway. Just happy Ceres is alive somewhere. Okay, so we need to... Oh, this is one of those treasure puzzle rooms. Okay, got that. So I guess there's two possibilities. One is that we need to find a cave to come out to this cave. The other is that maybe we need to go to Lovul. Let's try that. Let's try going to Lovul. then see if there's a way back right there. Oh. That's just a wall over there, so we can get by that way. Okay, so now we can't get by this way at all. Yeah, seeing those lines around it on the map here make me think the only way we're going to be able to get into Low Roll, into that section of Low Roll, is through a portal. And so the question becomes, are there other portals besides this one, or is this the only way? Oh, they don't bury him very well in Hyrule if the... Oh, okay, same thing. Just move the headstone and the bones are right there on the surface. Okay. There's a chest up there. Maybe get up there, see what that's all about. Silver rupees. Not sure how much need we have of rupees anymore. We know where the one is in the green area. Let's see if we can find the two that are in Lost Woods area here. Heard one. There we go. So one more in Lost Woods. These woods, whatever these parts are known as. Might not be in the woods part. There's a little bit outside the woods, but try to check as much of the woods as we can first. We've been through there before. Yeah. Here's a place we definitely couldn't get before. Let's go check what's in here. Oh, another fairy fountain. It's nice to have so much healing available, but I kind of can't help but feel with so many fairy fountains, it kind of gets to be a little bit of a disappointment to find a secret area and then like, oh, nope, it's just another fairy fountain. I have all this money. Let's see what the fortune teller has to say. I'm a reader of fortunes, and I see your future. I'll tell you what's to come for 20 rupees. Higgledy, piggledy, porkety, florkety, choppity, floppity, kerplop. Oh, a sign from on high. I see it. All right, I'll state it plainly. I see an enormous structure in the middle of Lowrule, a place of great evil. But what else do I see there? Ah, nothing more. My crystal ball cannot see any further into your future at present. I sense incredible danger, yet you must face what is there. That concludes our session. Were you able to see the path you'll take? Okay, that'll be 20 rupees. Thank you. Kind of already knew that. I just wanted more interested in seeing. I feel like if there's any Maiamais in the area or anything. Maybe in Lost Woods itself, like in the Lost portion of Lost Woods. Or what about this pit? Have we been over this pit before? How can we get over the pit? Ah, like that. Oh yeah, it's this guy. Who do you want to know about? The Witch, Princess Zelda, Gramps. I think we've already asked about them all, haven't we? Okay. Well, you've heard about the Witch, right? That old crone used to have a little bit of a thing for the fortune teller. You know how that goes. Just wasn't in the cards or the crystal ball, I guess. Fortune teller got sick, she brewed him up a potion. Nothing better than homemade stuff, you know? She dropped it off in his mailbox on the sly. Bashful, that old girl. Warms the heart. Truly does. So then later on, the witch actually goes and visits the fortune teller to get her fortune, right? Well, I'm not one to gossip. So the witch is at the fortune teller's place. You've been there, yeah? So he does a show with his hands and says, but I see a man that you fancy. His face is cloudy. He does not return your affections. There is no future for the two of you. You believe that? What a fool. He couldn't even tell that he was looking at himself, that poor woman. Never thought I'd feel bad for a witch. I've heard it go on now. That gossip ain't going to spread itself. Okay. That's right. I have talked to the rumor guy before. I don't hear any Maiamais around here. That's all the way over there. this Maiamai could be. Alright, let's look for another one for now. We have one more in the village. Was there anything in this cave that you'd be able to move large rocks? I know when we get back up to the mountains, there's going to be numerous places where we needed to be able to move large rocks, so that'll be good. It can also be south of here. Let's check the south. We've also got some mini games to play. Rupee Rush Gal. Welcome to Rupee Rush. You have 30 seconds from the start to grab as many rupees as you can. If your time exceeds 30 seconds, forfeit all the rupees. Not at the moment. We'll probably be coming back to play if there's a decent reward. Okay, I'm not hearing any Maiamais down here, so probably in the city or in the town. Crack in the house. It's not a Maiamai spot. I already got the one that was back here. That rock there. I think we already found in there. I'm not hearing a Maiamai here. There's two spots where I think we've been all around. I'm not hearing any Maiamais. Two sections of the map. Well, this seems like a decent place to stop. Go. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop here. Not sure. We'll look for more Maiamais next time. So, I think what we'll do, since we're being directed to Low Rule Castle, which may or may not be the very end of the game, I think next week we'll spend our time looking for Maiamais, and it looks like we should have a few more items to be able to pick up, maybe some optional items. We'll see if we might be able to find some of those. Find some more Maiamais, and see if we can figure out where we can find some more ore to be able to strengthen our sword again. Also, let's see, have 4 more heart containers. Looks like to get. So have several pieces of heart to find. Also see if maybe like we can go visit the Zoras and Rosso's associates to see if we can get anything from them. So next time we'll spend doing some kind of in between stuff, maybe also some mini games, and yeah, powering up. Looks like we're approaching the end game. So should be available. Should be here next week. So we'll plan on that. And should be here Friday for Kingdom Hearts. So with that, thank you for joining me. Have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye.